And Coleman looking to continue the assault on the national champion, but that leg drop was blocked. And that sidewalk slam, both had legs hooked, and only a 1 count.
Greg Hunter, and you say that leg drop was blocked. Most men will roll out of the way on a leg drop. Shatter just put up the arms and powered out of that leg drop from Caprice Coleman. I mean, that's something phenomenal there.
Right now, the national heavyweight champion, front face lock, cinches the man up. Fisherman suplex with the bridge. Cover, 2. And only a 2 count.
And you can see the frustration setting in on the face of Jeff G. Bailey. Definitely wanting Shatter to get out of here as quick as possible with that national title.
Caprice Coleman is one of those individuals that the more time you give him, the more chances he gets to walk out with the W. Caprice Coleman, from what I've seen, not an athlete that necessarily has to capitalize on a mistake. He'll make you make one. He's that fast. He's that agile. But the Universal Soldier has thus far employed the right strategy. He has kept Coleman down and grounded as much as possible. He has kept up the offense. He has stayed on the man from T-Town, North Carolina, and that's the best thing you can do. Well, wait a minute, just like that. Rolls him over, and that will make Shatter release the hold.
And Shatter was in the ropes there is what also broke the count up. And right now, going right back to work on Caprice Coleman. Now has him centered in the ring. Caprice Coleman trying to fight out with those elbows. As you can see, Wes Grissom in there looking for the submission from Caprice Ice Coleman. And as much as I don't like the guy, I know he's not going to quit.
Bear hug applied, grounded by the Universal Soldier, the national heavyweight champion. And now, pulling Caprice Coleman back up to a vertical base. Has him set, belly to back suplex. Look at the leg, cover here, and only a 2 count.
Only a 2 count there, and I mean, luckily for Caprice Coleman, was able to slip out the back door there, so he still has some life. But as you can see, the concentration of Shatter, I don't see frustration. I see concentration on his face going right back to the attack.
But we know that the national heavyweight champion can get frustrated. We've seen it before, and that is something that Caprice Coleman can thrive on. How long before? And there was the arrogance of the national heavyweight champion, and Coleman, good Lord!
Did you see the height and the spring that he got right there? Hooks the leg.
And only a 2 count.
Only a 2 count there. And I think maybe Caprice Coleman's own momentum carrying over on Shatter may have led to Shatter kicking up there.
Shatter begging off, albeit briefly. He pulls Coleman into the corner, sets up side Russian leg sweep. The champ floats through. He hooks the leg, and only a 2 count.
And right now, I said earlier, but now we're starting to see that frustration setting in on the face. Not quite sure where to go from here. His Shatter just drops a knee right across the head.
Most of the foes, here cover, and only a 1 count. Most of the foes that Shatter has faced thus far in his campaign in the NWA arena as national heavyweight champion, he's faced before. He's familiar with them from his time as Anarchy heavyweight champion. So he's faced all these people before in the big match situation with the title on the line. Caprice Coleman, not so much. Caprice Coleman, he's faced only twice.
And you would think that that'd be a disadvantage for Shatter. He kind of turns it into an advantage when you think that this man's been traveling the country and the world defending against opponents that he has yet to face. So he knows that you always have to be ready to switch your game up.
Block of the suplex. Make it 2. Oh, wait a minute. Small package. 2. And just that quick.
And Greg Hunter, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but Shatter tried to quickly get back up to his feet, stumbled there just a bit. Ice Coleman just was able to get up there just a little bit quicker and hit that knee.
That Shining Wizard, it only took a split second. And now, Wes Grissom saying, gotta wait, gotta let him get out of the corner. And now, Shatter up. Big clothesline. Oh, Coleman! A head scissor.
I don't know if that was just some instinct, if that was just rigor mortis setting in. But Caprice Coleman sprung back up to his feet and hit that head scissor, took a Shatter right over. Shatter is close to the rope, so a pinfall would be a moot point this time.
Right now, referee Wes Grissom administering the count. He's up to 4. Unlike our last contest, both men down at 10. It's a draw. And right now, right hand, return fire from Coleman. These two men trading leather in the middle of the ring. Coleman ducking and moving. And some quick feet from Caprice Coleman. Cover, hooks the legs, and only a 2 count.
And Shatter forced the kick out of that one, was pulled right to the center of the ring by Caprice Ice Coleman. And now reverses the Irish whip.
Sets up. Coleman, beautiful counter. And again, a 2 count.
Well, Greg Hunter, I'll say one thing right now. If Shatter didn't know about Caprice Coleman, he knows them now.
And now Caprice Coleman setting up. Short arm duck under. Shatter with the counter. Now sends Coleman for the ride. Coleman. Oh, spinebuster slam. Hook of the leg. 2. Had all the weight across the left shoulder, not the right. And that's the one Coleman got up.
And Greg Hunter, you know, we've seen the spine buster before. Sometimes it's a precursor to that PTSD because it does the damage to the back. But you have to wonder, does Shatter have enough to get onto Caprice Coleman? Because, I mean, he's taking a lot of punishment in this match as well.
Coleman is down. The Universal Soldier is now heading up to the high rent district. This is not where we typically see the National Heavyweight Champion. And that would be why.
And right there, he had just enough to drop kick those ropes. Didn't actually go over and get Shatter himself, but the ropes, and that caused the loss of balance.
And now Caprice Coleman, he measures. Coleman charges in. Coleman looking for the Hurricanrana, which got blocked. Super Sunset Flip rolls him through. Look at the power of the national champion. Was looking for the PTSD, got countered. 2.
Only a 2 count right there. I thought we were going to see the PTSD. What a display of power by Shatter.
Coleman trying to get the crowd behind him.
I think he was going to try to set up for that's life.
It's certainly what it looked like, but a clothesline from the Universal Soldier puts him down.
And Greg Hunter right now, Shatter grabbing the ribs, you know, obviously in pain, just wants to walk out of here now. Still the national champion and doesn't care how he does at this point.
And now, looking for that power bomb, the PTSD again, countered. Shots to the stomach from Caprice Coleman. Coleman sets up. That's life. Looking for the cover, and now, oh, good grief. Jeff G. Bailey up on the apron for the second time tonight. Jeff G. Bailey getting involved in a match with one of his charges. The national heavyweight title should be around the waist of Caprice Coleman right now.
He was just trying to help Wes Grissom out. Wes Grissom was getting ready to make a big, big mistake.
Like what? Counting a pinfall? Yeah. Be a mistake. Boot gets caught. And Coleman just powers it through the grip. And now falls back. Cover, hook of the leg. And only a 2 count.
Only a 2 count right there. I mean, Shatter had enough time to recover after Caprice Coleman hit That's Life. And that kick to the jaw jarred him a bit, but not enough to keep him down for the 3.
Coleman looking for a springboard, and he just got speared. 2. Still the national champ.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and still NWA National Heavyweight Champion, the Universal Soldier, Shatter.
Well schooled on Caprice Ice Coleman.
And Greg Hunter, what a match. Caprice Coleman went there and wrestled. He wrestled a sound match. In the end, however, the springboard would be his downfall as Shatter was able to hit that spear, hook the leg, the 3 count, it's out of here. Didn't need the PTSD this time. He's still your national champion, a man you can be proud of, the Universal Soldier,
Shatter. Valiant effort by Caprice Coleman. But Shatter's walking out with the national title. Both